podcast where we talk about all things health and wellness. Thank you for joining us this week. We are your hosts, David and Jessica. Make sure you follow Superhumanistic on everything so you never miss another episode. Hit that subscribe button on this podcast and make sure you share this podcast with someone that you love so they can get more health and wellness tips to live a longer, healthier, and happier life. Last week, we talked about meditation, but specifically meditation tips for people with busy minds, particularly ADHD. So if you have some problems with feeling like you're not able to really get that meditation going, really get into the habit because you feel like your mind is overly busy, go back and listen to last week's episode so you can get some tips on how to meditate because it's a great benefit. This week, we are going to be talking about eye health. So that's something we often take for granted. And the question is, can the foods that you eat protect your eyesight and even boost your visual health? The answer is yes. So we are going to talk about those foods that you can start incorporating into your diet, and hopefully you're already doing some of these. And that's going to help boost your eye health. Perhaps you stare at a computer all day, depending on your job. That could make your eyes feel strained. So maybe you've been noticing that your eyes are drier than usual. And what we're here to tell you today is that the foods that you put on your plate can help protect your eyes against common eye diseases as well, such as cataracts, macular degeneration, and glaucoma. So you're going to jump into some of those foods right now.
Yeah. I think too, we don't really think about it as much, but I mean, literally we have cell phones and we're on those phones often. So, there's those different light settings on your phone that you use when it gets to be nighttime because it's supposed to protect our eyes and our vision. So, I mean, this can relate to really everyone out there. So some foods that help to protect against different eye diseases, most of them or all of them are rich in antioxidants. So we're looking for those antioxidants to help with our cell oxidation, omega-3 fatty acids, and then vitamins A, C, and E. So those are some of the foods that you'll want to look for as you are shopping to buy to help our vision. So some foods with those in it include eggs. So eggs, of course, are a great source, especially egg whites, are a great source of lutein, zeaxanthin, zinc. So all of those contribute to our healthy vision. And my husband will get into what those vitamins actually do for our eyes in a little bit. Citrus fruits. So you're going to want citrus fruits, adding in oranges to your diet. Grapefruits are really good. Lemons as well. And you can put lemon in water or different beverages that you're drinking. So lemon's a really good citrus fruit to purchase. These are packed with vitamin C, and they also have those antioxidants, which again protects our eyes against those different eye diseases. Carrots. Growing up, my mom would always say, you need to eat your carrots because it's going to protect your eyes. It's good for your vision. Well, she was right. Carrots have high levels of beta carotene, and they have a high content of that vitamin A as well. So listen to your parents, kids, if they are telling you to eat your carrots because it's good for your vision, they are right. Vitamin A is vital for that good vision. So carrots really do help with our vision. Fish. So different types of fish that are higher in omega-3 fatty acids would be like your salmon, mackerel, and tuna. So those are the ones that are going to contain the higher amounts of omega-3 fatty acids, which are good for our eyes. And then different leafy greens. So just listing off these different foods now. Kale, spinach, collard greens, those are all really good. Sweet potatoes, different legumes, nuts, different seeds as well. Broccoli would be a really good vegetable bell peppers, beans, poultry, like so many, right? Avocados, blueberries, Brussels sprouts, and oysters. So again, just looking for those foods as you're grocery shopping that are going to be high in your omega-3 fatty acid, the vitamins, A, C, and E, and then antioxidants as well. So that's what I have for you.
All right, let's go ahead and break down the reasons why those vitamins are actually good for your eyes. We'll start with vitamin A. That supports your retina, which is crucial for converting light into signals your brain can understand. So you've mentioned a lot of those foods that you're going to want to be looking for to make sure you're getting vitamin A. The omega-3 fatty acids. That can help prevent against that dry eye syndrome that many people experience, that feeling of dry eyes after staring at a screen after a very long day. So what that's going to help to do is reduce the inflammation in your tear glands, and that's going to keep your eyes feeling more moist and comfortable throughout the day. So the next ones that you mentioned were lutein and zeaxanthin.
Yes.
I think I'm saying that
Yeah.
right. So zeaxanthin. All right, it's fun to say. So these are antioxidants that act like natural sunglasses for your eyes. So these are filtering out that harmful blue light that you especially get from screens, as you were mentioning. So that's a great way just to protect your eyes throughout the day. And then you got your vitamin C and vitamin E. So those are powerful antioxidants. Essentially, those are simply going to protect your eyes from that oxidative stress, from those free radicals and cells that could potentially damage your eyes. So let's all kind of break that down a little further even and just kind of finish up with a recap about that. So again, the antioxidants like lutein and zeaxanthin are going to strengthen that macula, the central part of your retina, reducing the risk of that macular degeneration that I mentioned earlier. Those omega-3 fatty acids are going to improve that tear production. So that's going to combat against those dry eyes and also reduce inflammation in those tear glands as well. So vitamins A, C, and E work together to preserve the cells in your eyes, so ensuring that your eyes stay healthy and functional over the extended period of time. So it's not just about the prevention. These foods can help also enhance your daily visual clarity and help your eyes recover faster from the strain that they experience when you're staring at a computer screen or your phone for very extended periods of time. So that is about what we had for you today when it comes to eye health. So make sure that you're also going for your regular appointments with your doctor when it comes to getting your eyes checked. I think that's at least once a year you want to get that done. Your eyes are one of the most precious assets that you have, so make sure that you're incorporating these foods into your diet. You can start small by replacing a bag of chips with a handful of almonds or something like that. Add some spinach to your next meal and just kind of start incorporating those foods more and more each and every day. And whenever you're able to do that, you're going to have healthy eyes. So if you know somebody that stares at their computer screen all day, share this episode with them so that they can make sure that they are protecting their eyes, and make sure that you follow superhumanistic on everything. And it's important to nourish your body, take care of your vision so you can be more superhumanistic. We'll see you next time.
Bye.